Welcome to my channel Easy EduTech. Today we have discussed the next part of the topic, that is the nomenclature. No doubt this is the third parameter according to the sequence which I have to discuss in my previous video. So we have to see what is the nomenclature. The process of giving name to the organic compound, it is called as nomenclature. There are two processes of giving the name. One of them is tribal name, which may call that common name, and second one is the IUPAC name. So before this chapter already you have to discuss all the laws and rule regarding the tribal process and the here IUPAC process. So instead of discuss all that, I have to proceed further. Nomenclature of aldehyde and ketone. So we have to discuss the nomenclature of aldehyde and carboxylic acid. So here while giving the name by the tribal process or common process of the aldehyde and carboxylic acid, the same method we have to apply, because aldehydes, the tribal name of aldehyde are derived from the here carboxylic acid. So as they are related to each other, and due to that we have to discuss the nomenclature of aldehyde and carboxylic acid first. So it is important. So here while giving the name, there are some rules regarding the here tribal process or common process of the aldehyde and carboxylic acid. As aldehyde is the name of the in tribal process or common process, the name is given according to the source from which it is to be derived. The source of aldehyde is the carboxylic acid, and by using the carboxylic acid we have given the name here aldehyde. So it is important. SCHO. Actually, on oxidation of this we have get the formic acid, that is SCOOH. The name of this compound is the formic acid. Now IC acid from this formic acid is replaced by the aldehyde. And so what we can write here, formaldehyde. That means the name of this compound is the formaldehyde. So in this way we again give the name of the here acetaldehyde, which is derived from the acetic acid. So this is the general way how to give the name by tribal process to the aldehyde. Now next one is that is the second rule we have to observe, which is important. If the aldehyde or carboxylic acid is written in the form of the chain, then what happens? Suppose we have to write there is a substituent just like this CH3 CH2 CHBrCHO. If there is a substituted aldehyde or carboxylic acid, then while giving the name we have to here give alpha, beta, gamma particle to the substituted carbon atom. How it is? Here CHO group is the aldehyde group and C double bond O group is the carbonyl group. To this carbonyl carbon atom, the first carbon atom, that means this is attached. So this is alpha, next is the beta, and next is the gamma. So in this way here there are some rules for giving the name by using the tribal process or common process. Then the rules of giving the name by IUPAC process. Very interesting rule we have to discuss. Now see here, if I take the aldehyde and we have to give the IUPAC name to this aldehyde. Now while giving the name to the IUPAC name to the aldehyde, first upon we have to predict the corresponding alkane of the aldehyde. That means we have to take any corresponding alkane which is present in the compound of the aldehyde. That corresponding alkane, from the corresponding alkane is replaced by the Al. and we have given the name to the alkanol. While we have given the name to the aldehyde, while we have given the IUPAC name to the aldehyde, then we have to first upon predict the corresponding alkane of the here aldehyde. Then from that corresponding alkane is replaced by the Al, and we have given the name alkanol to the aldehyde. In the same manner, while giving the name to the carboxylic acid, then the corresponding alkane of the carboxylic acid we have to predict. Suppose we have to predict just like this, and from this corresponding alkane is replaced by the OIC acid. OIC acid, that is here alkanoic acid. Alkanoic acid. This is the IUPAC name which is given to the carboxylic acid. Second thing which is most important, if the aldehyde or ketone or carboxylic acid is in the form of the chain, suppose we have to write just like this: CH3, CH2, CH2, CHO, or we can write here CH3, CH2, CH2, here CH2, COOH. Then while giving the number to this, now the here CHO, the carbon from the CHO is we have to treat as a number 1 carbon, and then we have to proceed just like the number 2, number 3 and the 4. In the same manner, the carbon from the COOH is the first carbon, is the second, third, fourth and the fifth carbon. If there is a here 2 aldehyde groups at the ending in the organic compound, then while giving the name can be given just like this: dial, not all, dial, DAIL, if there are the 2 CHO group attached to the ending. Here also, if there is 2 COOH group attached to the ending of the here compound, then it is the dioic acid, DIOOIC acid. So it is important here. So this is the simple ways by which we have to give the IUPAC trial and IUPAC name to the aldehyde and ketone. Let's we have to see some example regarding this. Where I have taken only 5 examples of the aldehyde and the 5 examples of the carboxylic acid. Lot of examples are given in the textbook and other book. If there is any problem, then you have to contact me. Okay, see example of the aldehyde we have to discuss here. This is the name of this, these are the structure, and this is the CN, that is the common name which is also called as trial name, and this is the IUPAC name we have to abbreviate as a I name. It is very simple and easy now. This is the SCHO. No doubt the name of the common name of this is the formaldehyde. The source of this now formic acid. I have just said from the formic acid here IC acid is replaced by the aldehyde, and we have get the formaldehyde. Then second one is the CH3CHO. This is the actually the acetaldehyde, but its source is the acetic acid, CH3COOH. On oxidation we have get the acetic acid, so acetaldehyde. Now see here common name of this is the formaldehyde. Now we have given the IUPAC name of this. For that corresponding alkane we have to choose. As there is present the 1 carbon, so the corresponding alkane is the methane replaced by the Al as per our here rule. So the name of this compound is the methanol, or you have to pronounce as a methanol, what you want, but you have to write perfectly here. Second one is the here this is the no doubt acetaldehyde. The name of this compound we have to derive on the basis of the number of carbon. Here there is again 2 carbon, So the corresponding alkane is the ethane, ETHANE. E from the ethane is now replaced by the Al, that is the ethanol or ethanol. In the same manner, we have discussed this compound. The source of this compound is the butyric acid, but IC acid is replaced by the aldehyde. So butyrialdehyde we have to discuss here. We have to write the common name of this here. Now here number of carbon atom here again 1, 2, 3, 4. So no doubt this is the butane. From the butane is replaced by the Al. So you can write just like this, butanol or butanol. So it is important. Now next compound is the CHO. Here there is present the two aldehyde group, two functional group of aldehyde. This is called as oxaldehyde. This is called as oxaldehyde. Again, if you have to observe, as there is present the two compound, there is two functional group CHO, but corresponding alkane of this is the ethane, and as here two functional group is present, so we have to give the name just like the ethanediol. So it is important here. Now, then the next is the here CHO is attached to the here alicyclic compound, direct attached to the here benzene ring. The name of this compound is the benzaldehyde. The original is the benzoic acid. IC acid from this now replaced by the aldehyde, so we can write benzaldehyde. One thing is most important, the IUPAC name of this compound is also same, that is the benzaldehyde. Benzaldehyde. So in this way, these are some examples of the here aldehyde, IUPAC name of aldehyde. Now we have discussed the next nomenclature of the carboxylic acid. Here I have used some, I have taken some example, that means 5 examples again. Here first structure we have to discuss SCOOH. No doubt this is the formic acid. Now here while giving the IUPAC to name to this, now we have to predict first upon derive the corresponding here alkane. As here present one carbon, so the corresponding alkane is the methane. Now while giving the name, the E is replaced by OIC acid. While giving the IUPAC name of the carboxylic acid, E is replaced by the OIC acid, and so what the name of this compound is methanoic, NOIC, methanoic acid. In the same manner, this is the structure of acetic acid. Again corresponding alkane, if you have to observe, here there is a 2 carbon, that means ethane, and so what the name of the compound is the ethanoic acid. Next reaction we have to discuss just like this, as it is in the form of the chain, so we have to use the word N. In common system we have to use the word isoneo or N, so we have to use this N-butyric acid. So here the IUPAC name of this is very simple, as it contains the 4 carbon atom, so we have to write the butane, and butane from the butane is replaced by the OIC acid, that is the butanoic acid. Then next one is the here there is present SCOO, that is COOH, and these are the oxalic acid. Now while giving the name to this, now there is present the 2 carbon atom, the parent alkane is no doubt ethane, but here 2 group is present, and so what I can write the name just like this, ethane, that is ETHANE, ethane, DIOIC, like acid. So we have to write the name just like this. Then next one is the here COOH group is directly attached to the alicyclic compound, and the name of this is the benzoic acid. Here one thing is also important, Same name we have to observe in case of IUPAC system. So the name of this is the same, that is the benzoic acid. That is the benzoic acid. So in this nomenclature of the ketone, while giving the name, that is the common name and IUPAC name of the ketone, first upon we have to discuss the common name of the ketone. While giving the name to this, here the across the carbon atom, the alkyl group is attached here in the ketone. So directly the alkyl, on the basis of alkyl group, the name is given direct here. That is, if there is present the two alkyl group, we have to say it is a dimethyl ketone. Actually this is the here acetone, no doubt, but we have to give the name dimethyl ketone here directly. So here here this is the dimethyl ketone, or it is also called as acetone. Now how the IUPAC name is given? Only one law is present here. While giving the IUPAC name, here first upon we have to observe the corresponding here alkane. The corresponding alkane of this is the propane. From this propane is replaced by ONE, that is a propanol. ONE. So in this way the IUPAC name of the ketone is to be given. Now we have to discuss just like this. Here there is a methyl and there is a propyl. So alphabetically M is come and P is come first and P is come later. And so what I can write just like this: methyl, methyl. Then here it is in the form of the chain. So I can write here methyl N propyl. Here ketone. Methyl N propyl ketone. Now while we have to give the name, that is the IUPAC name, so I have give the name just like this. Here we have to give the number to this compound: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The corresponding alkane of this is the pentane. But here C double bond O group, that is carbonyl group, that is the ketonic group, is present at the second position according to the numbering. And so what I can write just like this: pentane 2, 1. Pentane 2, 1. Because here on the second position we have to observe the carbonyl oxygen and carbonyl carbon and carbonyl oxygen. So it is important. Then in the same manner, if you have to observe, here we have to observe that across this there are two groups. No doubt this is the ethyl group, this is the ethyl group. So we can write directly diethyl ketone. And if you have to give the number to this now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. On the third position there is the ketonic group. So while giving the name to this, we can write just like this: pentane here 3-ONE, pentane 3-1. So it is important. Now next compound, it is the here aromatic form, that is the 2-phenyl group is attached to the here ketonic group. So it is the actually diphenyl ketone. This is the diphenyl ketone. And IUPAC name of this is the acetophenol. So it is the acetophenol. So in this way we have to discuss the nomenclature of the ketone. Dear friends, all the nomenclature which we have to observe, in this nomenclature I have taken some examples only, but for practice you have to open the textbook and any other book and solve the here lot of exam. Thank you.